Today we're going to build this speaker, or at least I'm going to show you today. Alright, so the first coat's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat on it. I don't know if I'll do a third. Main thing is I just want it sealed because of something I'm gonna try doing. Okay, for the ported speakers, see, look, there's a port. I'm going to put in a Bluetooth. I'm going to put this Bluetooth amplifier on there, and we'll see how that sounds. This will allow my kids to use these speakers with their computer upstairs, so they don't have to have headphones on all the time. We have to scream at them at the top of our lungs. All right, we've already made this beautiful hole. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I was trying to vinyl wrap the speaker box, see what it would look like. I don't like it. This color, I don't like the color. I don't like the way everything projects. Oop. I don't like how everything projects through it. So I don't think it's a fail. Like, it's a fail in the sense that it's not going to work for this box at this time. But I need to find a cover or something, refinish it, or maybe I'll just paint it red for my girls. Okay, so I hit the ported speakers with their first coat of primer. There's still a lot of work to do. Should be a flat black, so this is still very wet. I'm thinking I'll paint these like candy apple red. So that means going over it with a gray primer and then hitting it with silver before I hit it with the candy apple red, with the paint over the top of that, and then the clear coat on top to create a protection layer. Hopefully it won't rain today. These will look beautiful come 8 hours from now when I wake up. Alright, so these are the latest speaker boxes I'm trying to make. These ones are going to be they're going to be powered, Bluetooth powered. Now you could definitely see a line in there. I'm going to have to fill that in. I don't know if it's all coming through, but if you're here in person, you can see I painted it with some cheap black paint. There you go, you can see it here. And that cheap black paint ran. And when I tried sanding it, it just came up in globs. And I let it dry for a couple days. Oh well, I'll fix it. Alright, so here, anybody who is wondering, I did this completely wrong. I thought I'd bought air drying glaze, and instead this was some that was supposed to take the hardener, and I completely glazed the boxes in, which ruined the paint and made a big mess. And as we'll see here coming up, I had to completely take the boxes back down to bare wood in most places in order to get it to the point where I could paint it. Yeah, I'm really showing off my mistake here, aren't I? The idea is not wrong, it's just the execution was wrong. So you can see here I've had to already peel off some of it. And I just see how it's coming off like that. You could just scrape it off with the scraper. It was disgusting. Anyways. Live and learn. All right, this fantastic glaze U-pole stuff. I got it from O'Reilly's. I wouldn't suggest using it. I didn't like it. Even with the hardener, it would bunch up and get really, really weird. And it wouldn't sand properly. It was mess. It wasn't. It was a learning experience. I bought some other stuff to try to make some. So when I go to make my other set of speakers that are going to be this kind of glazed over, hopefully they'll look better. Okay. So this is the, excuse me. So this is the start of the candy apple red. You can see we got a lot of orange peel on the sides and none on the top. Well, what happened was on the top, I had a lot of dust because I don't have a clean room to paint my stuff. So I sanded the top to get rid of the worst of it. And the sides, they didn't have the junk that the top had. So I thought they'd be fine. Well, obviously I was wrong. Because that sanding roughed up with the 1500 grit. Roughed up the top just enough where the paint is sticking. And here on the other sides, it's not really sticking. I'm going to continue to try to build this up. This paint's expensive. So speaker box number 2 will be rubbed down all the way around. And we'll see how it reacts to everything. Anyways, I'm going to keep up with this one. Hopefully, it'll be okay. If not, I'm going to have to scuff the whole dang thing up and buy some more paint. Paint's not cheap. Alright, anyways. Let's continue. I'm not even gonna. You can see right here where it's kind of like popping out again. So I'm going to go over the whole thing with 1500 grit wet sanding. Just so that the paint can stick. Because this is just kind of ridiculous. This paint's too expensive to just be wasting. This stuff's like $15 for, what is this, a 4-ounce can? Like a 4 or 5-ounce can. It's like $15. It's just too much to be thrown out. I know it's wet, but it's looking a lot better. It's got some orange peel to it. And there's a big fisheye right there. Pain in the butt. Anyways. There's another one right there. This pisses me off. Anyways, I'm not wiping this down with acetone and tack cloth. And this is automotive paint that I'm using. Anyways, I'm going to let this set for another 20 minutes, and I'm going to come back and do another coat on top of it. It's looking really good. This is really bringing together what I was thinking. So far, it's much better than this one. Much better. So this is the problem speaker, the left-hand speaker. I had to take it all the way down to, almost down to primer again. I took several pads of sanding pads to get it all to go down. Anyways, it's what was required to try to make it look decent. Alright, this is the left-hand speaker. It keeps... This speaker is... Poor speaker's just been beaten. It's just not coming out right. I keep having to patch it. I don't want to take it all the way back to bare wood and start over again. But I put some more glaze on it. I think it's hardened. I'm going to wet sand it. Paint again. I don't know. I want it to look good, but I'm losing my patience with it. All right. I've hit both boxes with the 2K clear coat. I'll be honest, they don't look bad. Not sellable. Like if this was like a customer that wanted something, yeah, no, I would not. I would not be selling these to an individual. But for what it's worth and what I'm looking at doing and building some of these for my nieces and stuff like that, this is good. Look how shiny that is. That's some nice stuff. Still some orange peel. If I was determined to put this clear coat on so thick, I know I could sand it down with some high grit and then polish it. But I don't know if I'm willing to do all that. We'll see. We'll see. I have all the stuff. It's just whether or not I want to do it. Looking good. Smelling like I probably shouldn't be sniffing it without a mask on. But it's still good. Alright. So here's the speakers finished. I used the candy red automotive paint. It came out alright. There's some runs because I painted when it was cold. But in general, it's pretty nice. I mean, it came out pretty smooth and stuff like that. Considering everything, I've never painted wood with automotive paint. But let's go ahead and try hooking these up. And I know the Bluetooth works. These are actually Bluetooth independent. These are like powered speakers, and they have Bluetooth. And I know the Bluetooth works because I've tried it out. But I want to try to hook it up to the computer and see if I can get it to actually work out of the computer. All right, so here's the SPL chart. This is the near field. This is 3 feet center access to the speaker. And this is 3 feet off access by like several degrees. I didn't get a picture of it. I think my calibrated mic doesn't work past 1K. I don't know. It was only a $70 microphone, so who knows. Anyway, so here's the speakers. This was running off the 3.5mm jack, not running off from the Bluetooth. I don't know what it looks like just running the Bluetooth. It sounds better running the 3.5mm jack versus doing the Bluetooth. At least that's my experience. So thanks for watching the video. Have another one coming soon. I've got several of these little speakers that I'm building. So some of them are pretty big. You can see them in the background of this video. So those of you who watch, thanks for watching. Bye.